welcome to my channel, guys. Oke, hari ini kita bakal bicara tentang again back to mental disorder. Karena since aku bikin video tentang Joker, mental health dari film Joker, ternyata awareness kalian mengenai mental health dan mental disorder itu meningkat, antusiasmenya pun meningkat. Dan aku
Hello guys, welcome to her channel Crying Haze. So today we will talking about mental disorder, because since I made a video about Joker mental health from Joker movie, apparently your awareness about mental health and mental disorder are rising. The enthusiasm is rising up too.
seneng banget karena semakin kesini semakin banyak orang-orang yang lebih aware lagi terhadap kesehatan mental, which is actually very very important. So the other day aku lempar pertanyaan, aku lempar question melalui instastory aku in my Instagram, Haze, apa sih yang kalian tahu tentang penyakit bipolar? Karena kita
And I'm so happy because more and more people are aware to the mental health. So in another day, I ask you a question from my Instagram, Clay Hayes. What do you know about bipolar disorder?
harus aware sama bipolar di sekeliling kita. Bahayanya apa sih? Paling fatal, seseorang dengan bipolar bisa juga sampai bunuh diri loh guys. Itu yang paling fatal. Dia juga bisa mengancam masa depan kalian, mengganggu fungsi sosial kalian, dan lain.
Because we have to aware with bipolar all around us. What is the danger from bipolar? At most, a person with bipolar can also commit suicide. That's very fatal. He can threaten your future and interfere with your social life.
Sebagainya. Intinya, the other day aku lempar instastory apa sih yang kalian tahu tentang bipolar, dan kebanyakan dari kalian dari semua jawaban itu udah aku baca, bisa aku kategorikan ke dua jawaban yang paling banyak. Pertama adalah kalian bilang bipolar itu kepribadian ganda. Ada juga nih sebagian besar orang yang bilang bipolar itu mood swings.
So in another day, I asked a question in my Instagram, what do you know about bipolar? And most of you from the answer I have read can be categorized into two answers. First, you say bipolar is two personalities, and another people say bipolar is a mood swing.
Artinya perubahan mood yang sangat ekstrim banget, dari senang tiba-tiba ke nangis-nangis sedih. So what is actually bipolar? Why? Kenapa kita harus aware sama bipolar? Buat yang mau tahu jawabannya, stay tune ya, tonton video ini sampai habis. Dan seperti biasa sebelum kita mulai, jangan lupa buat like video ini, subscribe ke channel Clarin Hayes, dan dukung biar channel Clarin Hayes jadi channel kesehatan baik mental maupun fisik dan kecantikan nomor satu di Indonesia.
Its mean mood swing is very extreme, from happy suddenly he is crying, sad. So what is actually bipolar? Why we must aware with bipolar? If you want to know the answer, stay tuned, okay? Watch this video until the end, and as usual, before start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe this channel, and support this channel becomes a #1 mental or physical health channel in Indonesia.
You can also follow my Instagram at Clarin. So, bipolar, ada yang bilang kepribadian ganda, ada yang bilang mood swing yang sangat ekstrim.
And follow her Instagram, Clay has. So bipolar. Some of you said bipolar is dissociative identity. Another one said bipolar is the mood swing, the extreme mood swing.
Untuk meluruskan, bipolar ini termasuk dalam gangguan afektif atau gangguan mood. Jadi disorder di psikiatri itu ada banyak banget penggolongannya. Ada yang gangguan mood, ada skizofrenia, pokoknya pembagiannya tuh banyak banget. Dan dia ini berbeda dengan gangguan kepribadian, guys. Jadi buat kalian yang berpikir selama ini bahwa bipolar itu artinya kepribadian ganda, itu salah.
For clarity, bipolar falls into affective disorder. So disorder in psychology is have many kind. It's about affective or schizophrenia, and this is different with dissociative identity disorder. So for you thinks that bipolar is dissociative identity, it's wrong.
Bipolar artinya dua kutub, yaitu mood yang bahagia, mood yang senang banget kayak maniak, dan mood yang sedih banget, depresif. Nah, yang perlu kalian tahu, menurut DSM-5, American Psychiatric Association, ini itu emang dari Asosiasi Psikiatri Amerika gitu ya. Bipolar itu ada 3 jenis, yaitu bipolar 1, bipolar 2, dan cyclothymic disorder. Cyclothymic, kita berusaha mengenali seperti apa sih gambaran bipolar itu.
The meaning of bipolar is two poles. It is the happy mood, like maniac, and the sad mood, depression. And you must know, according to an American association, bipolar has 3 kinds. It is bipolar type 1, bipolar type 2, and cyclothymic disorder. We try to know what a bipolar looks like.
Bipolar 1 disorder, bipolar tipe 1, seringkali dinamakan dengan manic depressive disorder. Kenapa? Karena di bipolar tipe 1 ini ada fase manik, hipomanik, dan depresif. Manik itu guys, gampangannya adalah kebalikannya depresif. Jadi
bipolar manic disorder or bipolar type 1 is often named manic depressive disorder. Why? Because in this bipolar is have manic phase, hypomanic, and depressive. Manic is inversely of depressive.
Menurut DSM-5, kalian termasuk manik apabila adanya periode abnormal di mana mood kalian itu meningkat. Jadi kayak euforia, seneng banget, gak bisa diem, dan wah ceria banget, tapi ceria itu berlebihan gitu. Dan ini terjadi.
So you are a manic if there is an abnormal period during which your mood is elevated. So you look like have an euphoria, you feel very happy, you can quiet and very cheerful, but the cheerful is extreme.
Selama minimal 1 minggu, bahkan ada yang bisa sampai 4-5 bulan bertahan dalam fase manik. Ciri-cirinya apa aja? Adanya inflated self-esteem atau grandiosity. Jadi
and this happened for at least 1 week. Eventually there is until 4 or 5 months. So in this phase has characteristic. First, there is a high sense of self-confidence or grandiosity.
rasa kepercayaan diri yang sangat meningkat dan merasa bahwa dia itu orang besar, bahwa dia itu seseorang. Decreased need for sleep, penurunan kebutuhan tidur. Biasanya orang normal tidur 6 jam, 5 jam aja ngantuk gitu ya. Ini tuh 3 jam aja cukup, lebih cerewet dari biasa.
So there is of a big self-confidence, and I feel he is very big. He is someone. 2, decreased need to sleep. Usually people sleep in 6 hours, 5 hours you feel sleepy, but in this case, sleep in 3 hours is enough.
Biasanya, atau nggak bisa berhenti ngomong. Flight of ideas itu jadi misalnya nih lagi ngebicarain politik, tiba-tiba ngebicarain kedokteran, tiba-tiba ngebicarain teman sendiri, tiba-tiba ngebicarain apa, jadi ide.
3, more chatty than usual, or can't stop for talking. 4, flight of ideas. So it's like, for example, talking about politics, suddenly talking about medical, suddenly talk about their friends.
Ide di dalam otaknya itu berlomba-lomba untuk keluar dan dia nggak pernah bisa menyelesaikan satu topik yang udah dia buat, random.
So ideas in their brain is competition to get out. And they could not finish a topic that had been created, so he is random.
Itu loh, lompat-lompat, tapi randomnya tuh ekstrim banget, sangat-sangat gampang terdistract perhatiannya oleh sesuatu yang gak relevan atau gak penting. Contoh,
but random is very extreme. Next is usually distracted by something that is irrelevant or not important.
contohnya nih kayak gimana, kayak gini deh, teman aku lagi ngebicarain tentang anatomi gitu, terus tiba-tiba ngeliat temen yang lain lewat bawa kotak pensil pink, terus dia kayak, ih kotak pensil pinknya lucu banget, aku juga punya kayak gitu, beli di mana, harganya berapa, ada diskon nggak, lalala.
For example, my friend talk about anatomy, and then she look her friends walk and borrow a pink pencil case, and she like, the pink pencil is so cute. I have that too. Where you buy it? How much it? Is there a discount?
Dan panjang banget, jadi terhadap sesuatu yang gak relevan dia suddenly tertarik dan topiknya malah beralih ke sana. Adanya peningkatan minat yang berlebihan terhadap suatu aktivitas baik
And so long, so to something irrelevant, she suddenly interest, and the topic changed to there. 6. There is an excessive level of interest in an activity.
yang goal directed maupun gak goal directed. Jadi tiba-tiba obses banget belajar matematik, langsung nyelesain 5 bab dalam sehari, let's say. Padahal mau orang biasa pasti capek gitu kan.
Whether it's good directed or non good goal directed. So suddenly he become obsessed with something. For example, studying mathematics, like completing 5 chapters a day. Even to ordinary people must be tired, right?
Lebih berani mengambil risiko ke hal-hal yang justru sebenarnya nggak masuk akal gitu. Tiba-tiba kayak menginvest 50 juta ke suatu perusahaan yang mungkin nggak jelas hanya karena dia kayak, gue yakin pasti bisa ini, bener-bener banyak melakukan hal-hal yang nggak masuk akal dan energinya terbuang di sana. Itu loh.
And 7, take into things that don't make sense. Make sense. Suddenly invest 50 million to one company is not clear, and he say, I'm sure I can do it. He does something don't make sense, and his energy wasted there.
7 kriteria dari Manik, kalau ada dari kalian yang memiliki 3 aja dari 7 kriteria tersebut dan berlangsung selama minimal seminggu, nah mesti waspada, jangan-jangan memang lagi manik nih. Tapi sekali lagi jangan self diagnose ya, di sini aku cuma mengutarakan poin-poinnya aja. Nah yang kedua, kalian harus
So that all characteristic of manic, if you have 3 from 7 characteristic, and been running for a week, you have to be vigilant. Maybe it is manic, but don't self-diagnose. Okay, I just share a point.
tahu tentang hipomaniak. Hipomanik itu basically sama seperti manik, cuman kalau manik ini menimbulkan social disturbances dalam fungsi sosial dia, dalam dia bekerja, dia berumah tangga, let's say dia sekolah, itu fungsi sosial terganggu. Jadi kayak jadi annoying banget ke teman-teman dan teman-teman gak mau berteman lagi sama dia.
Second, you must to know about hypomanic. Hypomanic is same with manic, but the manic causes a social disturbance. That is, it interferes with his social life when he is working and his family life in school. So his social life is interferes and very annoying for his friend, and his friends don't want to be friends with him anymore.
Kalau hipomanik, dia mengalami 3 dari 7 kriteria tersebut, sama, cuman nggak separah manik. Impactnya tuh lebih ke diri dia sendiri aja. Masuk ke dalam fase hipomanik kalau kalian mengalami itu selama minimal 4 hari. Itu bisa disebut dengan hipomanik. Terus kita
Whereas hypomanic has the same 7 criteria as manic, but not as severe as manic. So the impact is only on himself. Enter into hypomanic phase if you experience it for at least 4 days. It can be called hypomanic.
Kita lanjut ke depresi. Sebenarnya udah aku sering banget sih jelasin tanda-tandanya, gejalanya di video-video aku yang lain seperti ini, video tanda-tanda depresi, aku share di sana, dan video mental health joker. Intinya depresi itu ketika kalian mengalami anhedonia, anenergia, dan afek depresif. Ini adalah
Now we move into depression. Actually, I often talk about the signs, the symptoms in my other videos, such as this video, the sign of depression video. Then there is also a mental health joker. The point is depression when you experience anhedonia, anergia, and the effects of depression.
3 gejala utamanya. Terus gejala yang lain, konsentrasi dan perhatian berkurang, harga diri dan kepercayaan diri berkurang, gagasan tentang rasa bersalah, worthlessness, gak berguna, pandangan masa depan yang suram dan pesimis, pikiran untuk bunuh diri, gangguan tidur, dan nafsu makan yang terganggu.
There's actually main symptoms. Continuing other symptoms, reduce concentration and attention, decreased self-esteem and self-confidence, ideas of guilt, uselessness, gloomy and pessimistic outlook, suicidal thoughts, sleep disturbance, and impaired appetite.
Kalau kalian mengalami gejala-gejala seperti di atas, ada kriterianya lagi nih untuk depresi ringan sedang berat, bisa ditonton ulang di video kayak ini. Udah aku jelasin di sana juga. Disebut dengan fase depresi apabila terjadi selama minimal 2 minggu.
If you experience the symptoms, these are more criteria for mild, moderate, and severe depression, which can be watched in my video. I have explained there too. It's called the depressive phase if it lasts for at least 2 weeks.
Untuk berapa lamanya bisa ada yang nyampe 6 bulan, bahkan ada yang kayak hampir-hampir setahun gitu. Pokoknya lama banget di sini. Yang kalian harus tahu, bedanya bipolar tipe 1 sama bipolar tipe 2 itu ada di fase-fasenya. Jadi
for how long can some be up to 2 months or until 1 year? It's really long. Here you have to know bipolar type 1 and 2 are in this fase.
Bipolar tipe 1 itu mengalami fase manik, mengalami fase hipomanik, dan mengalami fase depresif. Dia betul-betul bipolar banget ya. Istilahnya ada fase-fase yang dia tuh seneng banget. Manik nih selama minimal tadi aku bilang 1 minggu hingga 4-5 bulan. Terus dia hipomanik 4 harian, 4-5 hari, semingguan gitu. Terus dia ada episode depresif yang minimal adalah 2 minggu. Kriteria waktunya ini penting banget guys. Nanti kalian bakal tahu di akhir kenapa.
For how long can some? So, bipolar type 1 is experience or manic phase, a hypomanic phase, and a depressive phase. He is totally bipolar, so there is a phase where he is very happy, manic for about 1 week to 4 or 5 months, then hypomanic for 4 days, then he suddenly becomes depressed for at least 2 weeks. This time reiteration is very important later. You will know why at the end of the video.
Lalu kalau bipolar tipe 2 itu lebih ke depresif. Jadi lebih dominan dengan gejala depresifnya dan diselingi dengan fase hipomanik yang adalah cuman minimal 4 hari. Tapi dia nggak nyampe fase manik guys. Jadi dia nggak ada yang kayak annoying banget ke orang-orang tuh nggak. Justru ini orang seringkali kelihatannya kok kayak murung terus, kayak sedih terus kayak orang depresi. Tapi
So for bipolar type 2, it's more of a depression. He is predominant in his depressive phase and is interspersed with a hypomanic phase for at least 4 days. But he is not in the manic phase, so there is nothing really annoying with that person. Instead, he looks gloomy and sad.
Ada fase-fase hipomaniknya di tengah-tengah itu, dia termasuk dalam bipolar tipe 2 dengan kriteria waktu depresinya itu minimal 2 minggu sama kayak yang tadi.
But there is a hypomanic phase in between. It is bipolar type 2 with a depression time of at least 2 weeks.
Nah, kemudian kita beranjak ke cyclotimic disorder. Nah, cyclotimic ini kalau dia tuh mengalami mood swings yang super ekstrim, misal dari manik ke depresif, manik lagi, hipomanik, depresif, hipomanik, manik. Tapi kriteria waktunya itu nggak masuk ke bipolar tipe 1 maupun bipolar tipe 2. Tadi kan kalau di bipolar tipe 1, maniknya harus minimal 1 minggu.
Then we get to cyclotimic disorder. In her, he feels an extreme mood swing like from manic to depressive to manic again, hypomanic, depressive, hypomanic, manic. But the time criterion is not entered to bipolar type 1 or 2. In bipolar type 1, manic for at least 1 week.
Depresinya harus minimal 2 minggu. Dan itu terjadi sangat cepat perubahannya. Let's say 2 hari dia hype banget, hyper banget. Tapi kemudian 3 hari dia mulai depresi.
Depressive at least 2 weeks. And for this, it happened very quickly. Let's say for 2 days he is very hyper and 3 days later he is depressive.
Depresi kayak minggu, nggak nyampe 2 minggu kan. Dan ada fase-fase sembuhnya, fase normalnya yang tidak lebih dari 2 bulan. Intinya dia seperti bipolar tapi super rapid ya, rapid banget dan nggak masuk ke kategori bipolar 1 maupun bipolar 2. So,
and there is a normal phase that is no more than 2 months. The point was hail like bipolar but very quickly and not enter to bipolar type 1 or bipolar type 2.
Itu adalah bipolar and related disorders. Kalau kondisi-kondisi seperti ini yang disebabkan karena underlying disease atau penyakit lain atau pengobatan tertentu yang mempengaruhi entah hormonal kalian atau apapun itu, ya dia tidak bisa dikategorikan ke dalam bipolar.
So that is bipolar. If this patient is released due because underlying disease or other disease or certain medication that affect you, he can be on bipolar.
Sekali lagi, video ini bukan untuk mendorong kalian untuk jadi self-diagnose. Tidak boleh, nggak boleh self-diagnose itu. Justru video ini untuk mendorong kalian lebih kenal diri kalian sendiri, lebih mengetahui.
Once again, this video is not to encourage you to self-diagnose. Should not easily, this video encourage you to get to know yourself better.
Kondisi yang kalian alami seperti apa dan get help ke dokter jiwa. Karena untuk mendiagnosis bipolar apalagi memberikan obat itu butuh specialized skill, gak sembarangan dan gak segampang itu.
And to know more about your own condition and get help to a psychiatrist, because diagnosing bipolar or giving medication requires skill, not half-hearted and that easy.
Bisa diagnosisnya. Buat kalian yang kira-kira masih kayak absurd atau nggak ngerti, aduh gambarannya kayak gimana sih orang bipolar itu, belum pernah nemu kak sehari-hari, temen nggak ada yang kayak gitu. Nah, aku punya referensi filmnya nih buat kalian. Judulnya adalah Silver Linings Playbook.
For those of you who don't understand what a bipolar person look like, you never meet them, I have a movie recommendation for you. The title is Silver Lining Playbook.
Is one of my favorite movie. Jadi entah kenapa aku tuh tertarik banget sama film-film yang mempromote mental disorder dan mental health, karena aku paham gitu loh bahwa ini tuh mengambil sisi kejiwaan seseorang.
This is one of my favorite movie, so I am very interested to film about mental disorder or mental health because I understand that and takes the mental side of a person.
Satu tokohnya itu mengalami bipolar. Ketika aku lihat komen-komen di bawah trailernya tuh, di bawah film movie reviewnya, pada bilang wah ini betul-betul menggambarkan keseharian dan perasaan kita sebagai seorang penderita bipolar. Jadi
one of a character has a bipolar disorder, so those of you who are people say that the character is very looks like a bipolar person.
Buat kalian yang penasaran, boleh banget kalian nonton film itu. Awards-nya banyak. Kalau nggak salah dia menang Best Actress. Jadi promosi filmnya sih.
So that of you who curious, you can watch it. The awards there is so many.
So now that you know seperti apa gambarannya bipolar, I guess that's all the video for today. Sekali lagi, video ini bukan untuk self-diagnose, tapi tujuannya untuk mengenali gejala dan tanda bipolar ada di diri kalian atau enggak, atau di orang lain sekitar kalian. Dan kalau ada, silakan konsultasi lebih lanjut ke dokter jiwa atau psikiater.
So that's all today a video about bipolar. Once again, this is not for self-diagnose, but for recognize what symptoms are in your or person around you. If there is, please consult to psychiatrist.
Aku percaya video ini bermanfaat dan berguna buat kalian semua, terutama zaman sekarang. Raising awareness about mental health is very important. Buat kalian yang ada pertanyaan, pendapat, kritik, saran, ataupun request membahas tentang mental disorder lain, boleh banget ya kalian komen di bawah. Ya, aku pengen denger kira-kira kalau dari kalian nih banyak yang request bahas tentang apa sih kalau tentang mental disorder. Dan buat yang pengen sharing pengalaman, boleh
for those of you have a question, criticism, suggestion, or request to make about other mental disorder, please comment below. I want to know what you want to talk about this, and for you want to share experience, may share in the comments.
Boleh banget share di bawah. Aku pengen tahu pendapat kalian, aku pengen tahu cerita kalian. Seperti biasa, jangan lupa buat like video ini dan subscribe ke channel Claire and Hayes sebagai bentuk dukungan guys, biar aku makin rajin upload nih, supaya jadi channel kesehatan baik mental maupun fisik dan kecantikan nomor 1 di Indonesia. Bunyiin lonceng di sebelah, subscribe supaya kalian dapat notif saat aku upload video baru, dan di HP juga diaktifin ya notifnya. Okay guys, be my friends on Instagram at Claire. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I want to know your opinion and your story, so don't forget to like video and share this video and support this channel becomes a #1 mental and physical health channel in Indonesia. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Dadah.